Libby Wilson Last updated 1615, September 26, 2017. Hamilton City Councillors voted against bringing back the council property company which developed central city sites including the BNC building and Novotel Hamilton Tanui. File photo. Plans to revive Hamilton City Council's property development company have been scuttled, with the mayor calling risk. Hamilton Properties Limited began in 1989 and developed central city sites including the BNC building and Novotel Hamilton Tanui, before it was shut down in 1998. Moves to reinstate it started by the previous council in October 2016 have now been overturned after a bid from Mayor Andrew King. "I just see risk, Hamilton Mayor Andrew King said. File photo. Had tried and failed in March, but he won the necessary support at Thursday's council meeting with a smattering of nautical metaphors along the way. Read more. Hamilton City Council set to get back into the property game. Hamilton City Council urged to stay away from property gambling. Private developers pitch plan to remake Hamilton's Garden Plaza. King questioned whether council should borrow money to buy properties then flick them off again in an attempt to build up council's wealth. Councillor Mark Bunting started the nautical metaphors with "Say Hamilton Properties was a battleship." File photo. "I just see risk, he said. We're aiming to make a 7% return where, at the moment, by having debt paid down we're getting a 5.5% return." The previous council had voted to transfer assets of the city's municipal and domain endowment funds previously reported to be worth about $52 million to the property company. Chief Executive Richard Briggs had recommended a pause for Hamilton Properties, "because I don't think we've got enough information to map our course." File photo. Council would have needed to borrow $10 million to invest, councillors heard. Without Hamilton Properties, the city would still have money in the endowment funds for projects to lift the city, King said, and council would still have its own property team. King's suggestion went a step further than Chief Executive Richard Briggs' suggestion in a written report. "We could lease land to a 5-star hotel. We could do all manner of things," Councillor Paula Southgate said. File photo. Extra information from consultants PricewaterhouseCoopers had led Briggs to call for a halt, while council staff did more work such as developing a property strategy. CR Mark Bunting tried to get his head around the two proposals with a metaphor. Richard Briggs, "Say Hamilton Properties was a battleship. You're saying park it in the harbor and wait for the appropriate time to do battle, and Mayor Andrew is saying let's just blow the ship up and not have a ship. I don't think we've got enough information to map our course, to use a nautical theme," Briggs said. "I just think we need to do some more work, identify our targets by doing some reconnaissance before we launch, get that information to bring back, and then determine whether we want to plot that course or not, and we believe those targets are legitimate targets." At the moment the PwC navigational chart is based on a whole lot of assumptions we have yet to test, and we don't even know if the islands exist yet. The nautical themes continued when CR Jeff Taylor questioned the need for a highly paid machine to take care of property. "Do we need the Queen Mary to do this job, or can a launch perform it?" CR Angela Allery had questions about the money in the endowment funds, saying she wanted to hear a future vision. "What do you want to do with the money? I haven't been convinced yet about the why." But King used his right of reply to say the endowment fund's money wasn't going anywhere, and all councillors would have a say on how to spend it if an opportunity arose. "I believe there's actually no risk currently because, if the bank goes broke, we owe them a lot more than they owe us." And CR Paula Southgate queried the Hamilton Properties topic's return to council, saying it felt like a second bite of the cherry. "Hamilton Properties shouldn't be dissolved," she said. "The risks and benefits should be analyzed. We could lease land to a 5-star hotel. We could do all manner of things." An amendment that would have kept Hamilton Property in process was lost 47, and councillors then voted 83 to stop Hamilton Properties going ahead. Those against were CRS Henry, Allery, and Southgate. CRS Rob Pascoe and Philip Young were on leave. Stuff.